Hey, what's up guys, Mudded HD here, and welcome to episode 45 of my journey to top series. And if you missed the previous episode, there'll be a link in the description to the series playlist where you can find every single episode that I've done so far. But in the previous episode, we went into the JPT final, and we went and won it. Absolutely amazing stuff against Shrewsbury. We managed to beat them off to win that game, and we didn't have to go to penalties to finish it off. They were pretty dire, and we had a great game against them. So 2 goals from Patrick Berger, which were pretty much repetitional goals. But now we are going into the league, and now we've got to go and try and get into these playoff spots, because if I don't gain promotion this season, I'm at risk at losing my job and the border on some sort of drug or anything, because damn, that is such a high expectation, but we still have to meet it. As manager of York City, I expect my players to perform every single game, and it just seems that we've had a rough patch at the start, we've had an amazing middle patch, and right now we're trying to fight out and try and get the results that we need. Also in the last episode, we played that double game against Colchester. That played out okay. I would rather have won both games, but you can't win everything in football. But anyway, we've got a game here against Bradford, and it seems like we're running away with it. Patterson taking a shot there, and we pretty much had this game in the bag. Patrick Berger picking up 2 goals there to put us in the league, and then it ended that way. So pretty much 3 points in the bag, and then we've got some youth players coming in. Maybe there might be some good ones, I'm not totally sure, but there is there's quite a few coming through. I gotta say, ever since I went to free scouts, there are quite a few players coming into the youth squad. I have picked them up, but there is 2 players right now that I do really like the look of in our thingy, and one of them is this guy, Gonzalo Cala. Oh my days, 55 to 77 in overall, 73 to 94. Wow, that's a lot. And it looks like he could be a winger. It's not totally put in stone right now, because he could be he could actually play at the back as well, in the wing back position, but I'm not totally sure. I managed to sign him up because there's no sort of negotiation. You sign for me or you just don't get signed anyway. So here we got a game against Leyton Orient. We have to keep up the pace. I know I haven't showed you the league table yet, but it will add to the intensity of this episode, because in this episode you will find out whether we will go into the playoff bit rounds, or if we're going to be stuck in League One. And we had a great start. Tom Wilson picking up a goal. Patrick Berger had I think it was Patrick Berger had a shot. And I think I was resting a Bini Iasi. But then they had a chance, pretty awesome chance. They got in behind my defence. But then a Bini Iasi used his pace. He gets past the defender. Boom, shakalaka. 2-0 up now in the 33rd minute. What can this get even better? Well, we had our chances. You see there, Ballon making an absolutely awesome attempt on a volley there. I love them sort of volleys where they sort of cut it off the side of their foot, but it did not come off as well as it could have for Ballon, and they tried to get back in the game, but it just wasn't to be for Leyton Orient. You see here, they're trying to get ball out into the wing, and they just didn't really know what to do. It just seemed like they had a few chances. They were trying to play at wing, they were trying to play at central. They just didn't really have sort of a role that they wanted to follow. But then we had sort of an update, and Danny Butterfield looks like he could be like same as Gonzalo Cala. You see this guy, he's developing very well in the youth scheme that we have here at York City. And you see there, Gonzalo has gone up slightly on the minimum overall. Nothing else to report really. And you see there, it's hitting 94 on the top spot. So that's really, it's really weird for both players. They can hit 94, no 99s. Please give me some 99s. But here you go, here is the league table right now. We have 1 game left, and it's against Hartlepool, and we have to win it if we want us to secure automatic playoff spot. But we did not have the best of starts. You see here, we got so lucky with that decision there. That could have been a penalty. You know what officials are like these days. They give anything. They could not give you anything. They could give you something. It was just a bit. I was hesitating that it could have been a free kick. It could have been a penalty for all we know. But